Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today. I had a vision. I don't even know what to say. I literally had a vision of somebody trying to coax or train or teach a chicken how to pee. And if you're at all from the South or know anything about chickens, you don't have to teach chickens anything about peeing. They will literally pee any and everywhere. So you might be somebody who's going to end up on a farm and you know nothing about farms whatsoever. And boy, is that going to be fun for whoever has to help you learn. Okay. The first song that came through for this morning's reading was called Mercy by Brett Young. We've had it many times on this channel. It's no stranger to this channel. It goes like this. Mercy, Brett Young. Mercy. Why you gotta show up looking so good just to hurt me? Why you wanna stop this whole damn world from turning? Mercy. Why you hanging on so tight if this ain't working? Why you want to stop this flame if it's still burning? 'Cause it's still burning. So if you're going to break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you've made up your mind, then make it. But make it fast. If you ever loved me, have mercy. If you go out tonight and get drunk and lonely, please don't call me and say you miss me. If you're going to break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you've made up your mind, then make it. But make it fast. If you ever love me, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. If you're going to take your shot, just take it. And if you're going to break my heart, just break it. Take it. Whoa, if you're going to break my heart, just break it. And if you're going to take your shot, then take it. If you ever love me, have mercy. And it keeps repeating. And I said, Spirit, how does the other person feel in this situation? And I got this. Can't fight this feeling, REO Speedwagon. Alright, you tell me how they feel, okay? I can't fight this feeling any longer. And yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. I tell myself that I can't hold out forever. I say there is no reason for my fear. 'Cause I feel so secure when we're together. You give my life direction. You make everything so clear. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through the door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. My life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you. And I've been running around in circles in my mind. It always seems that I'm following you, girl, 'cause you take me to the places that alone I can never find. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're like a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through the door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. So they want to give in to it just as bad as you do. But you don't feel like they want you anymore. For some reason, it's like you want them to hurry up and just get this over with, rip the Band-Aid off and be done with you. And they're over here like, I can't keep fighting these feelings I'm having for you. They're driving me insane. I said, so what's going to be the outcome for these two people? And please excuse me, I am so fucking tired this morning. Let it be me, Ray LaMontonga. Let it be me. Okay. It goes like this. There comes a time in everyone's life when nothing seems to go your way, when nothing seems to turn out right. There may come a time you just can't seem to find your place. For every door you open, it seems like two get slammed in its place. That's when you need someone you can call. When all your faith is gone, it feels like you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. If it's a friend you need, let it be me. Let it be me. Feels like you're always coming up last, pocketfuls of nothing. Ain't got no cash. No matter where you turn, you ain't got no place to be. I'm sorry. No matter where you turn, you ain't got no place to stand. You reach out for something and they slap your hand. I remember all too well. You feel like you'd give anything for just a little place to call your own. That's when you need someone that you can call. When your faith is gone, feels like you can't go on. Let it be me. Let it be me. If it's a friend you need, let it be me. And And then it just keeps repeating. I can't sing worth a damn. I love music though. It just keeps saying, let it be me, let it be me. If it's a friend you need, let it be me. So I'm going to tell you what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you and somebody are having problems. That there's a friend that's maybe a mutual friend. And they want to be there for both of you. And to be neutral like Switzerland. And to not take one side over the other. But just to listen and to be that friend. Because both of you are so lost right now in this relationship. So we're going to look at mercy. And we're going to look at there's a window that goes outside and it's daylight out that window. The sun is reflecting in that window. You might be sitting in that room. It's not real clear, but I see it. I'm hearing a lot of names, but they're running together. Alright, we're going to look at mercy. And we're going to look at can't fight this feeling anymore. I can't fight this feeling any longer. REO Speedwagon. Alright, Spirit. I'm hearing Jessup. Why do I keep hearing the name Jessup? Somebody's spying also. Yeah. Show me what's going on with the first person in the scenario, mercy. If you ever love me, have mercy. They want to have forgiveness, and this would delight them. It would delight them if they could forgive or be forgiven. They want to see miracles that'll bring them delight. I don't think they feel like they're coming back, but you are already back. Alright, show me how you're working in Mercy's life, Spirit. How are you working in Mercy? Mercy. Spirit says you're going to have pleasure, wonders, and change. Pleasure, wonder, and change. How about, why can't I think this morning? REO Speedwagon. How are you working in the REO Speedwagon? Can't fight this feeling. Your happiness showed up, REO Speedwagon, with abundance. What's connecting these two people, Spirit? Trust. What's connecting you is trust. You have trust for one another. So, or you need to have trust for one another. You have pleasure and your wonder. Wonders is like, right, it's like the things that lead to miracles. Signs and wonders, things that you can't explain. You're going to have pleasure that you can't explain, and it's coming through change. And they're going to have happiness. And what's connecting you is trust and security. You're going to have the money and the financial security that you need. And also you're going to have inner peace. Alright, well, what's going on with Let It Be Me? Let it be me. You're having an opportunity. You're getting an opportunity somehow. And you're going to be open to this opportunity. Alright. Just for the hell of it, let's look at the shadow side of have mercy. What's the shadow side of have mercy? May I ask you, please? You're insecure, have mercy. Alright. What about I can't fight this feeling any longer? What's their shadow side? They don't take action and they have no faith in this. Alright, what's the shadow side of let it be me? Let it be me. You're disillusioned. You feel unlovable. And you feel secondary. Bless your heart. I hope Spirit's moving you somewhere where you can be appreciated. Alright, show me how this happened with let it be me. I'm sorry, not let it be me. Why did I say let it be me? Show me how it happened with mercy and I can't fight this feeling anymore. You had to go all in or get out and stop trying to control it all. So somebody said either you go all in or get out and stop trying to control every damn thing. Let shit go, don't be so extra. What was being hidden? That you had to keep shit clean. And what was being shown? That you were hot, smart, and had a great ass. And what's going to happen next? So you were like one of those Mary maids that wore that little outfit. Just kidding. Your next thing you're going to do is you're going to take time to take care of your physical health by working out at the gym or your home gym and getting hot and sweaty. What else are you going to do next besides work out? Because you seem, if you're the same person I've been reading for, you seem to work out a lot. What else are you going to do besides get hot and sweaty? It's a lot. And it fell over anyway. You're going to say, fuck your job. You're going to check yourself. Yes, work is important, but your partner is more important. You're going to fucking say it. Resentment kills the magic. And watch what you say. Okay. So, you want to say fuck your job, but you're like, I better check myself because I want to fucking say it, but I need to be careful what I say. Alright, and then you're just going to shut the fuck up all the way around. So it has something, I think, to do with work. Show me the shadow side of your boss that you're dealing with or this work situation. Ooh. Wow. The person that you're dealing with that you don't want to tell how you feel is haunted. They're full of doubt. They're cold and ruthless. So yeah, be careful what you say to them. And they're also a manipulator. They're tricky and they're foolish. Damn it, boy. You're dealing with some dark energy when it comes to this work situation. It might be time for you to start looking for another job, baby. What would the angels say to you this morning if you could ask your angels? Angels, what would you say to this person about how this happened? What would you say? You would say, ask your angels. The answer would be no. If you asked us, the answer is no. What would your angels say for how this happened? Solar plexus. Your angels are saying this happened because somebody had to take action. Alright, what was being hidden? That you needed to communicate exactly what you wanted to say. Communicate clearly. That's what was being hidden. I don't think you were saying what you wanted to say because of this person. And what's being shown? That something's going to happen within the next few months. So if you've been wondering, something is going to happen in the next few months. Alright, what's going to be the outcome? This situation will improve. I'm seeing a deck of cards. Somebody is going to reconsider. So whatever's going on here in the next few months, it's going to improve because of somebody that's going to reconsider. Alright, I'm seeing this deck of cards. Show me more about how this happened, Spirit. I'm seeing divine masculine and feminine from this deck. Somebody was shallow and they had a lot of lust. And they were chasing after easy sex. Somebody has a lot of resentment because of somebody's lust. Somebody can have a tattoo of barbed wire, or somehow barbed wire could be significant. Somebody has memories of a lust. Alright, show me how this happened, Spirit. Show me how this happened, please. May I see? Dang. Somebody's loyalty is here. Why is their loyalty sideways? Because you're having an epiphany about this. What's your epiphany about their loyalty? That they've been roaming wild. So they're not loyal because they have been roaming wild. And what's being hidden? Oh, divine masculine tried to turn over on you. That this is deja vu. What do you mean deja vu? Somebody ran. Somebody's beautiful. And they've been running from starting something new with somebody. Alright, what's being shown? So this has happened in the past. That they don't want to be trapped with you, but they won't let go of you either. Have mercy. What's going to happen next here? You're going to make vows. You're not going to get clarity on your vows. What do you mean no clarity on your vows? Because you're going to have resentment. And what's the other person going to be doing? They're going to be in harmony, peace, balance, and friendship. What should you do about your resentment? You need to put some distance between you and the lust. And then what might be the outcome? If they put distance there, you'll have some depth. You'll stop rejecting this person and you'll have no boundaries. So if you want things to be deep and to have depth, you have to reject this person and put boundaries there. How will the other person respond to that? They're going to want to be alone, solitary. Outcome of them being alone and solitary. They're going to feel like they haven't lost much. Why are they feeling that way? Because they're going to say farewell, goodbye. They're not afraid. They want to be nourished and they don't want to be under dark influences. So by you setting boundaries with this person, they are going to get away from this lust. And it'll help your relationship to improve. Because I think the fact that they've been chasing these thrills and not keeping their promises to you has caused the two of you to separate. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be with somebody either that was laying down with every Tom, Dick, and Harry they could lay down with. Don't nobody want nobody like that. Man or woman, doesn't matter. You don't want to be with somebody who don't care about you any more than that. What would your higher self say about this situation for how it happened? Higher self, talk to me, baby. How did this happen? You don't know? The higher self is like, ain't nobody asked me shit. Higher self, what would you say about how this happened? The higher self is being real specific. How did this happen, higher self? I feel like there was some shame involved, or there is some shame involved. Wow, that's a lot. Somebody wanted things to change. They used their intuition. They felt like a failure. They need to clear their energy of that bullshit and be patient and listen. Alright. Why do they need to listen, higher self? There's somebody you need to listen to, and I think it's the person that's saying, let it be me. But you need to listen and you need to pray. So talk to God and listen for the answer. And don't give up. Don't give up on this situation. It ain't over quite yet. There's still a little bit more work to be done here. And it looks like Spirit's doing that work. Alright. So, in the next few months when things... Let's look at the breakup first. Show me how this happened a little bit further, Spirit. Somebody came out of denial. Denial about what? You were in denial about something. You were in denial about somebody that was hard to read and who was pretending. Alright, what was the truth? That it was not the right time. Alright, what's being hidden? That somebody got away and now you're haunted. They got away and you're haunted. And what's being shown? That you're moving on because you don't want to party. And what's going to happen next? So you're getting out of this situation because all the people do there is party. You're not going to force it. What do you mean don't force it in reverse? That means you better force it. Don't force it is getting a divorce because you don't have your freedom. You're more effective than you pretend when somebody pushes your buttons. What's going to be the outcome of the divorce? You're making a decision now. What are you leaning toward? You're trying to decide, do I put this person... You're leaning towards a rebound. Clarify the rebound. You're going to take it slow while you try to make this decision. Clarify taking it slow. You're going to try to erase everything that reminds you of this person. How's that going to work for you? They're incomparable. You can't erase everything that reminds you of this person. Good luck with that, partner. Alright, what's going to happen in the next few months that things are going to get better? May I see, please? Your life purpose is here. Why is it in reverse? Because right now you're closed off, guarded, and resistant to being in your life purpose. But there's going to be an unexpected storm that's going to be intervention. Clarify what that is. May we see what that is? The contract, career, or commitment. Karma, balance, and justice. So you're going to get a job or have a commitment that's going to make things right. A contract or something. What's being hidden? That somebody's forming a solid foundation. They're trusting divine timing. And they're avoiding. So what are you avoiding? You're guarded and vulnerable. Why are you avoiding being guarded and vulnerable? Card in the wrong deck. Because you don't want to be triggered when it comes to this commitment. Alright, what's being shown? That you're going to talk to somebody or travel. Clarify the communication from Mercury. It's something that happened in the spring at some point that you regret. And what are you going to say about this? You're going to say, I was angry, Oh no, you're not going to say you were angry either. Your spirit guides are helping you to stop being confused and to realize that you have a very hot attraction and you want to have wish fulfillment. And what's going to be the outcome here? You're going to stop being deceptive and tempted. You're going to purge, release, and surrender. And you're going to be open to receive. What are you opening to receive? What is this person being helped to receive? Divine Masculine, having the courage to change and have a new beginning. It keeps showing up that you don't have any feelings for a third party. Your spirit guides are helping you to not have any feelings for a third party whatsoever, so you can have wish fulfillment. Clarify your wish fulfillment, Divine Masculine. Forgiveness, and what else? You want to have a new start. You are wearing a facade about the fact that you want to start a new job, that contract, career, and commitment. What's going to be the outcome of that commitment? A new love came out. Why is it in reverse? Because you feel guilty. Why do you feel guilty, precious? Why do you feel guilty? Because you've been detached and cold, because you've been unable to care for yourself. What are you going to do differently now that you realize that? What you're going to do differently is this Divine Feminine. You're going to deal with her differently. Show me how you're going to deal with her. Something that happened in the fall. There was no assistance from spirit guides. This is over. This is going to end. The situation that happened in the fall where they had no assistance from their spirit guides is going to end. And it's made them very, very strong. What's going to be the outcome of Divine Masculine and Feminine here? May I see, please? You're going to stop rejecting each other. You're going to have a lot of chemistry. You're going to have union and make an offer, a Venus offer, because this is being transformed. This relationship is being transformed. Where is the Divine Masculine at here? You want to go in a new direction and you're waiting on receiving something. What's going to be the outcome of that? The winter is here. What about the winter? You're at a crossroads. What are you leaning towards doing at this crossroads? Having union where you've been separated. You're not going to numb when it comes to working too much. How about Divine Feminine? So you've been numbing by working too much. Divine Feminine has learned a lesson about self-worth. What's connecting you two? You're both surrendering to this connection. Outcome of surrendering to the connection. You're going to take off your mask. You've both been doing inner child work. What is going to happen here? Forgiveness is going to happen here, and you're watching each other, or one of you is watching the other. What do they see when they watch? May I see, please? That somebody's no longer afraid. And what does that mean, that they're no longer afraid? That they're no longer afraid when it comes to pausing a third party. Outcome of pausing this, it's going to bring destruction. Outcome of that destruction, the karmic partner is going to purge. And what's going to happen? You're going to reinvent yourself and stop settling. Stop settling how? You're going to recognize that you haven't been talking to somebody. And what are you going to do about it? You're going to be alone and compromise. What do you mean compromise? The answer is going to be no to being devoted. You want to be alone and you're getting over this. Outcome of devotion. You're being guided to be patient because you want this Divine Feminine right here. I think you're going to give yourself some time between relationships, which I think is very wise, Divine Masculine. Alright, what would you say out of here, Spirit? What would you say out of here? Whoa. Soulmate came out. What about this damn soulmate? Abundance and a past life love. There's a soulmate and abundance with a past life love. Why are you telling us about this? Because somebody's coming out of denial. Denial about what? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. And what are they forgiving? Why are they forgiving? Because they know they need to take care of themselves. And will they? There's no obstacles to you balancing yourself out. There's no obstacles to equality in giving here. Outcome. Integrity. What else? Your finances here and now. What about your finances here and now? May I see, please? What about your finances? You're on different pages about it. What's going to be the outcome of that? So you and this soulmate, I think, are on different pages. The outcome is going to be friendship. Use your intuition. Clarify the friendship. It's the twin flame. You have to wait and set boundaries because you're healing. And there's chemistry. Outcome of setting boundaries and healing when it comes to waiting for the twin flame. Somebody's going to be playing hard with an addiction. Outcome of that. That's going to piss you off right there. The outcome of that is going to be time apart from this person that's playing games with this addiction. They need to put away the computer. They have children. And they're unavailable. There's trust issues, and they're not learning a spiritual lesson. Alright, so now you know the rest of the story. Alright, let me get something for guidance here. What's the guidance here, may I see, please? Guidance, please, Spirit. Spirit is getting just the right cards for this reading. Thank you so very much. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom, and covenant, sacred contract. Number 34. Lay of the land. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a new wave of change. This is one of those times. And what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well, worn paths, and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so you have a better understanding of the potential and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you are better able to you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor. Remember, let it be me. Get a mentor for good advice from an expert or elder. That way, you will be able to meet life's opportunities. Remember, they had the opportunity. They're going to give you an opportunity for wisdom. This way, you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed, knowing you have a map. Now you can be cautious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas where others before you have dared to tread. You will discover the treasure that they have left behind for you to make your own. So you've been given an individual in your life who's going to be a dear friend to you, who's going to give you their experience so you can find this treasure that's been left for you. And you have a sacred contract, a covenant, and it's number 7. I don't get this card very often, but I get it with twin flames. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with Spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. There's an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be evaluated in a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not yours, not theirs, not his, not hers, but on the truth. A greater truth that takes the account of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited in to come in and to sit at the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all, to ensure that the direction you're embarking in will be for the greater good. Woo! It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret, or that will, compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all of your own cards on the table, or your motives and desires. Wow. And nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. I'm sorry I had so much trouble reading that. I cannot see this morning. Let's just see real quickly what your best friend would say. I got to get out of here before I'm late for work. What would this Divine Masculine's best friend say? Cry over spilt milk and don't be afraid to start over. What would the Divine Feminine's best friend say? Wait until you're ready and get physical. Get physical, divine feminine. Alright, trinket, spirit from the soul. Alrighty, I have a piece of crystal, a key, a compass with a piece of sterling silver and a piece of turquoise. Always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And I had a feather that fell out somewhere. Oh, a bear. An I-Ching, perhaps love, cherries, the flight wings, an angel, a crown, live your dream, and a ball. Alright, trinkets from this bowl. I've never been so half asleep in Mom. I'm so glad it's Friday. I have the skeleton playing guitar. I have my love is alive. I have a butterfly that says miracles happen. A fancy heart. So much of what is made of, so much of me is what is made from what I learned from you. You will be like a handprint in my heart forever. Jesus, a skeleton key, a heart in German, and a tulip, and a feather. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. What would this divine masculine say to this divine feminine? What would he say to her? He would say, you're a fucking asshole. And I can see myself marrying you. He's mad at you, but he wants to marry you. And she would say to him, it's late, really late. Why aren't you here with me? And what would he say to that? He would say, because I miss you so much all the time, actually. That he wants to be, but for some reason he can't. And I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying? Tell him the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth? Don't lie. Tell the truth. I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? And I wish I was there with you. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What are they lying about? What are they lying about? Being over it and tired of the drama. What's the truth? That they're in their feelings, but they won't stand up for this. And they won't stand up and protect themselves. Why won't they do that? Because somebody's a hater. They don't use their intuition to know the tea, and they might be under spiritual attack. What would happen if they stood up to themselves, for themselves? They would say, I hate nothing about you, but you fucked up. You don't know it, but you fucked up. What's the truth about you don't know you fucked up? The game is over when it comes to somebody who's trash and that does drugs. What would be the outcome of leaving this piece of shit? Somebody would have to be a great actor because they have fake friends and they got caught cheating and now they're toxic. Will they get away? They're going to vent and talk to somebody about this because of a pregnancy test and needing to chill out over this pregnancy test. And what will be the outcome of that? The outcome of that is the sex shop, somebody's depressed, and the sugar and the salt don't look the same. What's the truth about the sugar? The sugar is that somebody is sick. They're burning the evidence and they're not telling anybody. What's the salt? The salt is that somebody doesn't keep their promises. And what promise? Parenting in reverse. What promise did they not keep? They didn't want to have this baby. I think that you gave up a baby because they didn't want you to have it. And you didn't fight for what you loved. And now you're toxic. How can they turn this around, Spirit? You can realize that you don't want to betray somebody. Somebody needs anger management. Don't let them betray you. They're just pissed off because there's no children and you had a private relationship. Somebody stopped making bad choices and now they're busy and somebody's toxic. Outcome of the private relationship. You're going to have tantric sex or regular sex and somebody's going to get kicked to the curb. Outcome of getting kicked to the curb. You're not going to be falling apart. And this was a love story once upon a time. That somebody is promiscuous and a copycat. They're into sports. They're busy. They're toxic. And they have to use sexual protection. Anything else we need to know here? Somebody's not having family time. Why not? Because they have a crush on a copycat. And this person is a diamond girl who's born to shine. Alright, I guess we're going to leave it there. Spirit said to pull an angel card. Angels, how are you helping here? Showing mercy. Remember mercy? And having wisdom when you do it. Outcome of being wise about showing mercy. Somebody's going to spy from a fake account. You're going to see miracles. You're going to have communication and you're going to have your music. And you're going to have courage. Beautiful reading, guys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. And you'll let me know by liking, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And anything else you want to do to show love. I am moving and there are a lot of expenses that come with that. If anyone would like to donate money to the channel, I'll be happy to take it. There's no shame in my game. I love you guys. Namaste.